Listen up. Gmail and Yahoo are changing the rules of email marketing. And if you don't meet these new requirements, then your emails may not reach the inbox.
I really only care about Gmail. I think I would use a secondary in Outlook, thanks to Copilot.
Then your emails may not reach the inbox. Starting in February 2024, new email authentication and spam prevention policies are going to be coming into place. What that means is that the bar for sending emails is going to be risen and thus potentially going to really impact your email deliverability.
So it's going to be fully implemented by June of 2024. So as we speak in August, this has already been the case.
What do these changes really mean? How are they going to impact your email campaigns? And most importantly, what do you need to do in order to stay on the right side of this new email law?
If you're doing already all the right things, there should be very little that you have to do. Otherwise, that would be a really big disruption for a lot of Gmail users.
What do you need to do in order to stay on the right side of this new email law? There are a lot of questions, but don't worry. We're here to simplify this process as much as possible and help guide you every step of the way. So let's get into it. First most important question. What is actually changing? Both Gmail and Yahoo are focused on 4 major areas which are designed to help reduce the amount of spam that's hitting their customers' inbox.
By the way, this assumes that you don't like spam, don't like the spray and pray approach. You send a bulk amount of emails, loosely targeted, generalized, personal messages.
Your own custom domain. So that means not just a free @gmail.com or @yahoo.com address. Authenticating emails correctly, keeping spam complaints below 0.3%, and ensuring an easy one-click unsubscribe process. Something that's important to note is that all of these changes have long been best practice for email deliverability. The difference now is that they're becoming an actual requirement. So if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you might already know these tips and have even implemented them already, in which case, good job. But why not watch the video just to be safe in any case? And if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, then what are you waiting for? Hit that big red subscribe button now. To the next question. Who is actually impacted by these changes? Google clearly specifies this as those who send more than 5,000 emails per day to their Gmail.
I wonder if that's per user or per domain.
If you're sending fewer, then I'd really recommend still following these new guidelines because your email deliverability is only going to benefit from that. First up.
Salespeople, you should already be doing this. Wherever company that you're working at, ABC company, software.com, add get or try software.com, demo software.com, go software.com. Usually these aren't taken. 10 or 20 euros a year can enable you to send a lot more volume and pipeline
Emails with your own custom domain. Very quickly, let's first be 100% sure on exactly what we mean when we say our own custom domain. Simply put, it's basically a domain that you or your business owns. That's opposed to using a @gmail.com or @yahoo.com.
No salesperson I know uses gmail.com or yahoo.com.
email address. Important to note is that using free domains has actually never been good email marketing practice. Not only does this negatively affect your recipient's experience with your brand, but it also really increases the chance that your email's either going to get rejected altogether or land in that dreaded spam folder. So, if you don't already own your own custom domain, then now is absolutely the time to get one. We have created a detailed guide on how custom domains for email marketing works. If you're interested, then the
I think that could be important before Perplexity.ai was released.
link is in our description. But if you want to get straight to business and set one up right away, then I recommend doing that directly through GetResponse. This will help save you time because we're going to look after all of the email authentication automatically. So in other words, all the techie stuff, don't worry, we've got you. And if you're interested in that, then watch this video.
That could be interesting to explore if you really want to be hands-off for this process and just get things working without having to go through the motions, because you can do it and the tools are out there, but do you really want to spend the time and risk making a human error?
Next up, authenticate your emails with SPF, DKIM,
I personally wouldn't
and
do it though.
DMARC.
I would
This
try it
is a
out
way
myself
to prove
first.
that your emails are indeed coming from your business. And I know, SPF, DKIM, DMARC, it kind of sounds like alphabet soup. but these are simply tools that are going to help keep your emails trustworthy and safe. In other words, they help prevent spam, phishing attempts, and other such nasty malicious activities that could negatively impact your brand's reputation, as well as the trust that your recipients have in your emails. And again, if you're feeling like you want to go to the next step with your education on this, then we've created another separate guide on all of these terms: SPF, DKIM, DMARC. It's all there for you in the description box below.
I probably wouldn't read it. I'd get ChatGPT, Copilot to digest it and summarize it for me.
But if you're worried that this step is a little bit too technical for you, then no worries, you can buy your domain directly through GetResponse. And as mentioned before, we will automatically authenticate your email domain and make sure that your email campaigns are secure. Plus, if you sign up for an annual or biannual plan, then you're going to get access to your custom domain for free for a year. Best practice number 3. Keep spam complaints below 0.3%. Now again, this is something that is and always has been best practice, but it is now more important than ever to be on top of. Basically, send emails to those people who actually want to receive them. It really is a tale as old as time, but it's the foundation of best practices. High spam complaints are a direct signal that something could well be off, and it's a signal that you need to pay attention to. This could be a faulty subscription process, which means that the wrong people are actually joining your list. Maybe your subscribers just aren't enjoying the content that they're getting from you, or maybe they just haven't heard from you in a while, which means that they no longer recognize who you are. Whatever the case, you need to pay high attention to your spam complaints and make sure that you are minimizing the chance of getting them.
That's something good salespeople should already be doing, is minimizing their spam content. If it's below 1, that's kind of already pretty good, but below 0.3 sets the bar even higher.
You can do that from your email marketing platform's reporting dashboard. When monitoring your spam complaints, it's also worth looking at your unsubscribe reports. There, you'll be able to identify the reasons why people opt out of your mailing lists. Leaving spam complaint monitoring aside for a moment,
this is one big change that people should be aware. Gmail is going to put in your emails, it could be spam content, and ask the recipients if they want to mark as spam. So one thing that you could be doing to reduce your spam rate is to not track email opens, not track email clicks. Now with this update, removing the open tracking is also going to be important.
Sure that they don't hit these high levels in the first place. Well, you guessed it. For that, we've got a video too. You can watch it here. And finally, to the last step. Make it easy to unsubscribe. Some marketers like to hide away their unsubscribe button far away from their email's content. Others change the hyperlink text, color, and size to make it hard to find. And some will even ask you to log into the app to process your unsubscribe request. Annoying, isn't it? All of these approaches are missing the crucial point that actually keeping your subscribers subscribed when they don't want to be is not a good thing. Not only will this negatively impact your brand reputation, but it will also cause deliverability issues and cause high spam complaints. And it will also annoy
instead of looking for ways and how you can hide the unsubscribe button, you should just be looking at how you can improve your email structure.
Gmail and Yahoo users. And that's why now these providers, that's Gmail and Yahoo, make it essential to have a one-click unsubscribe option. And if you're already using GetResponse, then the good news is that this one-step unsubscribe option is automatically turned on for all outgoing emails. And the same goes for unsubscribe requests. We take care of that all for you as well. However, if you're using your own mailing infrastructure or using a different email service provider, then you're going to want to make sure that all of these tools are working in sync. And that's it.